boys especially are trained to not be critical about their mothers.
Bro, we brainwashed out here, bro.
It's against the rules in black culture to say anything negative about your mother.
But their mother did, so they know their mother did it, but you can't say it.
When's the last time you've seen in mass people criticizing their mother in the black community?
But never in real life.
Never. We're comfortable criticizing the father.
Oh.
But part of the double standard that we're dealing with in our culture is that mothers are untouchable.
Right.
Fathers get the brunt of all the criticism.
Y'all so quick to blame a man, but y'all need these men. Y'all say they not shit, but look at y'all dumping y'all problems off on them with your booty head ass. Don't shoot the messenger, you booty head ass bitch. Just get it together.
So to me, black men have an automatic blind spot.
Right.
Which prevents them from seeing themselves and seeing everything because they're not allowed to even consider that or look at that.
Right.
It's a crazy feeling.
Now, if you can say, oh, when you get to a point where you say, yeah, my mother did some fuck.
Yeah.
Now that's the doorway you need to go through in order to look at yourself and say, yeah, and this is how that affected me.
Right. Like, all of the rest of the stuff is behind that floodgate.
Right.
Open it up.
So the question is, how do you open that floodgate for men to be able to be critical of their mothers?
Mm-hmm.
I do hold more accountability on our mothers.
That's a fact. Because we getting raised by our mothers.
Because our mothers raised us to be that way.
Continue.
Understand the woman. Open the door for her. Yeah. And all of this. Be nice. Work for the woman and take care of her and take care of your kids. And if she has kids, take care of her kid. Be a stand-up man.
Man, hell no.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that same mother is teaching her daughter, get yourself a job so you don't need no man. This, that, and third, so you don't need no man. So you don't need no man, so you don't need no man. Now we got a whole community of women that's being raised not to need no man.
We the new niggas.
We are the men these days, though. We are the men.
But they got a bunch of men that was raised to want the woman and work for the woman. So in all, our mothers has failed us as men because they raised us to chase women that they taught to reject us. So we don't win at all.
It's pretty much a lose-lose situation.
So let me get this straight. I'm supposed to chase you and knowingly know it's other competitors that's chasing you too, just to compete to see at the finish line the winner gotta pay your bills? I think the fuck not.
Bullshit! Do you feel that every woman deserves a provider?
Absolutely not. They do not. Like, if I'm just keeping it real, you ain't worth shit. You're a headache. You ain't got nothing. You're always begging. So what do you need? You need a job.
Minus the food stamps, minus the hair.
Yeah, like you need a vision. You need those things. You need to go get your shit together is what you need to do. But do you need a provider? No. And if there's going to be any provider, let it be God, so that way he can help you get, to get you going in the right direction. But to have a man providing for a bum, absolutely not. No, they don't deserve it.
Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
What do our women know? What have they been taught? What about a woman who has been programmed to be the exact opposite?
This is up.
Imagine a collective of people who were taught, hey, don't be a wife. Hey, don't be a helpmate. Our women were pretty much taught that. You don't believe me? Somebody look up the word independent.
It's every man for himself.
You tell me, if our women didn't teach their children to be independent, to get your education so you don't need a man, these women were taught to not be useful to a community.
I have no patience for useless things.
So, and a lot of times, I say all the time, it's unfortunate. The greatest soldier in the white man's army is the black woman. Jesus, this guy's good. Right? And since slavery, we talk about Willie Lynch letters.
You must use the female versus the male, and the male versus the female.
As we talk about, the mental slavery, and a lot of times black men don't realize that masculinity is not about advocation, it's about application.
We gotta flip it around. We gotta be an example. We gotta show them.
Right? Like, I don't have to force you to be submissive. I don't have to scream and beat on my chest that I'm a man, I'm a man.
Right.
I just have to be so and put myself on that vibration and then attract the woman that's going to be submissive to my masculinity, right?
You don't attract what you want. You attract what you are.
And mindset is everything. How you think creates how you feel. How you feel becomes an emotion. That emotion becomes a vibration. That vibration becomes a magnet that attracts things to you. How you think creates how you feel.
That's right.
The idea is that high vibrational frequencies attract high vibrational frequencies back to it because like attracts like, and vice versa. Low vibrational frequencies attract low vibe back to it.
Right? But if you're not mindful that when you're thinking, it goes interrupted. So you have to insulate yourself.
Do women need men?
Do women need men? No, we don't need y'all.
Man, there you go with that bullshit.
I do. I need my man. Baby, I need my man.
Okay. Why don't you need men?
What do I need a man for? To do what? Everything.
Okay, why do you need a man?
Because we was created to be soft and nurturing. We ain't created to be working hard. We need a man. I need a man. I need my man. Me too. Man. I mean, I got a man, but I don't feel like I need him. But I like him around. More than like men need women more than we need them. Y'all can't do shit yourself.
So you've been off filling the children's heads with stuff and nonsense.
Really? I do not think it's easy to submit.
Not at all.
I'm going to say because we're very hard-headed. And I think because of how life is going now, women are a lot of single moms and they doing everything on their own. So when a man comes along, tries to have the leader role, it becomes a battle. Okay. And it's not easy to transition from being on your own, leading on your own, and having to have somebody lead you.
You're not where you want to be because you don't want it bad enough. That's what my dad used to tell me.
A happy man is God's plan. So, and for all the brothers that's watching this, you got to always make sure you go where you celebrate it, not tolerate it, right? But in order to go where you celebrate it, not tolerate it, you got to celebrate yourself.
You know what? I'm proud of myself.
Right? How you think creates how you feel becomes an emotion, that emotion becomes a vibration, that vibration becomes a magnet that attracts things to you. So what you put out is going to come back to you. So once you on that vibration of celebrating yourself, that's going to tolerate you, going to run from you. Because you're not going to attract them, you're going to repel them.
Because I love me, I'm me, believe it.
Listen, a man who is trying to teach his woman loves his woman. That's their form of love.
Preach, girl.
They are natural teachers. They want to guide, they want to lead. They want to make sure that you are safe and you are mentally prepared for any enemy that is coming at you. Okay?
Oh, how can you doubt that? Like, how do you not believe that? It's the truth.
So a lot of women are taking their criticism or taking their direction as a personal attack, when really it's their form of love.
The truth is, I love you.
You ever seen a girl who is madly in love with her dad? Like, her daddy can do no wrong in her eyes. Have you guys ever paid attention to how they talk about the man they want versus the one who didn't have the ideal circumstance for their fathers?
Just say it.
Their expectations are completely different. It ain't even about money. It's never even about money with them. Those girls that have that type, they say, I want a hardworking man. Right?
He's eager and hardworking and never complains. And
They're not saying they need a man that makes 6 figures. I need a hardworking man. I need a man that come home every single night. Right? I need a man that prioritizes his wife and his kids before his friends and anybody else. I need a man who is in line with God, who believes in being a spiritual leader in that household.
Amen.
I need a man who is not afraid to do anything and everything that needs to be done to take care of this family and this household. His ego is not too big to be at the daddy-daughter dance and make sure that he's holding his girl.
I love you, Dad.
Right? He's not too masculine to be soft when it's time to be soft. He's not afraid to stand up when he needs to stand up. He's not afraid of danger. And even if he is afraid of danger, he has the courage to face it.
All right. Who wants some? Who's next? Huh? How about it? Who wants some?
The things that they look for are completely different. But the women who didn't have that, the very first two things you'll hear out their mouth, he got to be making some good money and he gotta provide everything for me.